Have you ever questioned the reality of the moon landing? A simple yet profound question that has sparked countless debates and given birth to an array of conspiracy theories, each more intriguing than the last. The moon landing, a monumental achievement in human history, has been shrouded in mystery and doubt for decades now. These theories, these questions, they didn't just spring up overnight. No, they've been growing, evolving, gaining traction over the years. Some say it's the inconsistencies in the photographs. Others point to the absence of stars in the lunar sky. And then there are those who believe it was all an elaborate ruse, a grand spectacle orchestrated by world powers. The prevalence of these theories, their widespread acceptance, is a testament to our innate curiosity, our insatiable thirst for knowledge, and perhaps a hint of skepticism. So, buckle up as we delve into the world of moon landing conspiracy theories. We're about to take a journey that's truly out of this world. The first seeds of doubt were sown as early as the Apollo 11 mission itself. Just as the world was celebrating the triumph of human achievement, a few skeptical voices started questioning the veracity of the event. In the whirlwind of excitement and national pride, these voices were initially faint, almost whispers, drowned out by the global applause. But like seeds in fertile soil, these doubts sprouted and grew, turning into theories, some of which persist to this day. One of the earliest theories was about the American flag that astronaut Neil Armstrong planted on the moon's surface. Observers noted that the flag seemed to flutter as if caught in a breeze. But wait, isn't the moon a vacuum with no wind to cause such a flutter? This observation led to claims that the moon landing was staged, with the flag's movement caused by an earthly breeze on a secret film set. Then there were the lunar photographs, a key piece of evidence provided by NASA to document the mission. Skeptics pointed out the absence of stars in these images. After all, the moon, devoid of an atmosphere, should provide an unfiltered view of the cosmos, right? Yet the black lunar sky in the photographs was conspicuously starless. This discrepancy fueled the theory that the photos were part of an elaborate hoax. But these early doubts didn't stop at the flag and the stars. They extended to other elements too, like the apparent absence of a blast crater beneath the lunar module, and the seemingly perfect lighting in the photographs, which some argued could only have been achieved in a controlled, studio-like environment. Each of these observations on its own might have been dismissed as an anomaly, a quirk of physics or photography, but together they formed a pattern, sparking questions and feeding doubts about the reality of the moon landing. These initial doubts paved the way for a plethora of conspiracy theories. They set the stage for a debate that continues to this day, a debate that we'll delve deeper into as we explore the mid-era skepticism and modern-day theories in the upcoming scenes. As the years passed, skepticism didn't wane but only intensified. In the wake of the moon landing, a smorgasbord of conspiracy theories began to emerge, each more fascinating and perplexing than the last. The world watched, riveted, as skeptics dissected the event from every angle, introducing theories that continue to fuel debates even today. One such theory that gained traction was the notion of the Van Allen radiation belt. This invisible force field of energetic particles, trapped by Earth's magnetic field, was suggested as a barrier that would have been lethal to pass through. Critics argued that the Apollo astronauts couldn't have survived the journey through this radiation belt. However, NASA countered this by explaining the precise trajectory and speed at which the spacecraft traveled, minimizing the exposure to radiation. Then came the theory about the lack of lunar dust on the lunar lander's footpads. Skeptics pointed out that the lander's descent engine should have kicked up a cloud of lunar dust, which would then settle on the footpads. But the photographs taken on the moon didn't show any dust. This sparked a wave of suspicion, but scientists clarified that the moon's environment, devoid of air and moisture, wouldn't allow the dust to cling as it would on Earth. Yet another theory that caught the public's attention involved the identical backgrounds in different photos. Critics claimed that the same mountain range appeared in photos taken miles apart, hinting at a studio setup. NASA, however, clarified that the moon's horizon appears closer to the human eye due to the lack of atmosphere, making distant features appear closer and similar in different photographs. As we delve deeper into these theories, we find that each one is a fascinating exploration of human skepticism and our quest for truth. Each theory, each question, only serves to enhance the mystique surrounding the moon landing. The mystery deepens as we move further into the timeline. In the age of the internet, conspiracy theories have found a new breeding ground. As we voyage into the digital age, the world has become a playground for conspiracy theories. Among these, the moon landing conspiracies have been reimagined, repackaged, and widely circulated. Let's delve into some of the most intriguing ones. First off, we have the Stanley Kubrick theory. This theory posits that the acclaimed director of 2001: A Space Odyssey was secretly hired by NASA to stage the moon landing. Proponents argue that Kubrick's film, released just a year before Apollo 11, demonstrates his technical capability to fabricate such an event. They even point towards supposed confessions hidden within his later works, like The Shining. Yet no concrete evidence supports these claims, and they remain a product of imaginative speculation. Next up, the rock prop theory. This theory suggests that the moon rocks collected by astronauts were simply props. Theorists claim that these rocks, supposedly rich in minerals found only on the moon, were fabricated on Earth. They argue that the rock's unique composition could be the result of undisclosed scientific processes. However, the scientific community largely dismisses such allegations, citing the distinct characteristics of lunar rocks that are impossible to replicate on Earth. Finally, we encounter the clone astronaut theory. This theory takes a science fiction twist, alleging that the astronauts who returned from the moon were in fact clones. Supporters of this theory argue that the real astronauts were left on the moon, while their clones were sent back to Earth to maintain the illusion of a successful mission. Again, this theory lacks any substantial evidence and is largely dismissed as a fantastical narrative. These are just a few examples of how the moon landing conspiracy theories have evolved in the internet age. They reflect our society's fascination with the unknown and our tendency to question the narrative presented to us. However, they also underscore the dangers of misinformation in the digital era. In the era of misinformation, these theories have found a comfortable home on the internet. From the earliest doubts to the modern-day internet theories, the moon landing conspiracy theories have come a long way. Let's take a moment to reflect on this intriguing journey. We began with the Great Debate, a time when space exploration was a new frontier and the idea of landing on the moon was nothing short of a science fiction dream. The doubts born in this era were rooted in the sheer magnitude of the achievement. Could humankind really have leapt so far in such a short span of time? Then we moved on to the mid-era skepticism. As technology advanced and mankind continued to push boundaries, the doubts grew. Theories of studio-filmed moon landings and manipulated photographs began to circulate. The skepticism was fueled by the Cold War tensions and the race for supremacy between the United States and the Soviet Union. In the modern day, the internet has provided a platform for these theories to proliferate. Theories of hidden messages in astronauts' interviews, unexplained anomalies in the lunar surface photos, and even claims of extraterrestrial involvement have found their way into the public discourse. These theories, as outlandish as some may seem, have been influential in shaping public perception. They have sparked a sense of intrigue and fostered a culture of skepticism. They've prompted us to question, to probe, to seek the truth beyond the presented narrative. Their prevalence in popular culture is undeniable. They've inspired movies, books, and countless online debates. They've become a part of our collective consciousness, a testament to the human mind's capacity for imagination and curiosity. So, as we conclude this journey, remember, these theories are not just about the moon landing. They're about our quest for truth, our resistance to accepting things at face value, and our innate desire to explore the unknown. Whether you believe in these theories or not, they undeniably make for a fascinating journey into the world of skepticism and mistrust.